Hi friends, thank you all so much for coming back to craft with me today, and welcome if you're new to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and today I have a fun project using 6x6 paper. We're making this fun little folio with some waterfall envelope pockets on the inside. So for this one here, I just used this paper pad called Bees, and so you can see, I just hand wrote Be Happy on this little label. I've got some flowers here, and then this is just a big pocket on the front. So I just put some little journaling cards, and that's a sticky note there onto this paper. So you could write some messages there. And we'll just slide that back in. And when you open it up, here are the waterfall pockets. But over here, I just put a little card for some extra writing space. And so in my first pocket here, I just have some smaller little journaling cards. We can flip that up. In this one, I put a little tea bag. And of course, I added some stickers here and there just to decorate. And my last one here, I just stuck a gift card. So these are just a few different things that you can put inside of the pockets. You probably do want to put things that fit perfectly or completely inside of the pockets, because obviously if you have things sticking out like that, it's going to be just a little bit harder to flip your pockets, of course. So that's why I kind of put the tea bag in this way, because it flips a little better that way. But just some examples of things that you could put in here. Maybe you want to give this to a friend or a loved one. You could even put like stickers, share some of your ephemera stash with a crafty friend. And they're just fun and cute little flippy pockets. And we're making this whole entire thing with 6x6 paper. So go ahead and grab your 6x6 paper pads and we can create one of these together. For today's folio, I'm going to be using my Bright Vintage 6x6 pad here. And we're just going to start off with the covers. So you want to grab two 6x6 papers, and we're going to score these both at 4 1/4, but I'm going to do it a specific way. So I'm just going to start with this one. I'm going to line it up here at the 6-inch side with my print going the way I want it to, and I'm going to score at 4 1/4. Just like that. And then my next sheet here, I'm going to flip to the opposite side. So my side is blank here, so I'm going to go on that side, line it up again, 6 inches, and this one I will also score at 4 1/4. And I just feel like it's easier to explain it that way because you pretty much want these to be mirror images of each other. So actually, they should be held this way. So I'm just going to fold in these two smaller pieces. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and then pretty much this panel here, this blank panel, I'm going to glue behind this smaller panel here. And that's how you get your pocket in the front. And it's going to open up like this. So I chose to corner round these corners here like that. And then you could do the bottom corners as well if you want. But I just did my top corners there. And now I'm going to kind of just set this up, and I'm going to glue just the side here and then the bottom just of this little flap. And then just slide this piece underneath and attach that on. And then this piece we can just glue at the bottom. And bring that over. And that's going to be just the whole folio. And then over here, we're going to put our little envelope pockets. So I'm going to set that aside. And I'm just going to grab 3 more sheets of 6x6. And we're going to create just some super simple envelopes. So I have 3 sheets here. And I'll start with, let me just start with this one here. So we want to first just line this up at the 6-inch side with our print going the way that we want it to go. And I'm just going to score at 1 and 5. So we just have those little tabs there on the side. Looks like that. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to turn it now to the other 6-inch side. And we're going to do these scores of 2 and 4.5. Now the 2-inch score here is going to be my pocket. So I just want to see the way that my print is going. I want to make sure that it's going the correct way. So I want this end here to be my pocket. So I'm just going to flip that over here so you can see. And I'm going to score at 2. And then the 4.5 score is going to be our lid. Okay, so then let's just turn this right back this way. So if it's easier to visualize it, that's going to be the pocket there. And then we can fold this part down to be our lid. So now what we want to do is just cut out each of our little rectangles here in the corners. So I'll start down here and I'll kind of just go in at an angle and cut it off like that. And then the smaller rectangles here at the top, I will just cut those out as they are. It's really hard to see when I'm filming. All right, so then these 2 tabs we can fold in and our envelope will look like this. Now, if you want to corner round again, that's another option you can do. So I'm actually going to fold my lid back and I'm going to just corner round these edges here and then these corners as well, just preference. And then I'm going to glue everything together. So I'll just glue my tabs there on the side, and then I'm also going to pop some glue just in the corner a bit, here and here, just to ensure that everything gets glued together. And then this is how we want the lid actually. We are going to fold it back. And we're gonna eventually glue this part down so that we can, of course, flip our envelopes. All right, so that's our first easy little envelope. And I'm just going to do that 3 more times with my other 6x6 papers. So here we are again. I'm going to start by scoring at 1 and 5. And then I'm going to pay attention to my print. So I want my pocket to be on this end. So I'm just gonna, you can see I rotated it now from this to this. So I'm gonna do 2 and then 4.5. And just cut out my corners again. Okay, so I have my 3 envelopes with all the lids folded back, and I'm going to bring back my little folder here, and we'll just open that up. And if you want to cover up this blank side, if your side is blank like mine, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm just going to glue these on probably like this, or I guess like that. So I'm going to start with my top one, and I'm just going to pop some glue all over my lid here on the blank side, and then we're going to fold it back again and just attach it to our page that way. So I kind of just leave a little bit of space at the top there, maybe about like 1/4 of an inch or so. And then I'm just going to flip that up and grab my next envelope and do the same thing. And I'm going to pretty much put it directly like next to, I guess, the little lid over here. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then my last one, we'll just put right at the bottom. And let me just make sure they're all mostly aligned nicely. Okay, so those are my little waterfall pockets. And then you can like cover up this space too with something else if you don't like that showing like that, but that's pretty much everything for our little folio. And then you can close it up. It won't close flat, obviously. It might just pop up like that. So you could tie this shut with some ribbon or string. Or another thing you could do is just take the cover and fold it backwards. So this would be your cover, and then you could open it like that if you want, but I'm just going to keep it how I had it, like so. And then you can just start filling this up. So I'm just going to grab maybe this little tag that I've made previously, You can open it up and journal inside. I glued this little bow to the top, and I'm just going to stick that in my pocket here in the front. And it's so cute too with the bow sticking out. I love that. And then just to decorate the cover a little bit more, I might just take some little stickers here, which are from the Dollar Tree. And just put a few of them over here. Maybe I'll grab some other floral stickers. Maybe I'll grab this one and just stick it over here as well. I mean, you could even just grab a bigger ephemera piece or something and just stick it to one side or either side so it's right in the middle like that. But I think that's all I'm going to do for my cover. Again, you could just tie ribbon or string around it too, and that would be beautiful decoration as well. And maybe I will just glue down this coffee dyed doily, or what was left of one. And just put it to the side here. Because that could serve as maybe some writing space, or you could stick a photo on it or do some kind of cluster collage over there. Just gonna chop off the edges here for the excess. All right, and I only glued it on partially too, so maybe you could even stick things behind there, like a little tuck spot. And then all you have to do now is fill up your little envelope pockets. You could decorate those further if you wanted to, but you know, same kinds of things. I'll probably just borrow my journaling cards from here. So I'm going to stick those in sideways just so they fit. Got another tea bag. And again, I'm just going to put it in sideways just so I can flip it a little easier. And I think I have one more gift card that I've kept just to use as examples in my projects, but I will stick that in my last little card there, or envelope, and probably just add a few more little stickers to these. I'll just go back in with some of my flower stickers. I'm gonna just pop some here and there. Actually, I'm gonna grab this dragonfly and just stick it, whoops, over here, like so. And I think that's going to complete this little folio. So how cute would this be to give to somebody, almost like a greeting card, right? But then there's some goodies on the inside. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this project today using our 6x6 paper. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more crafty fun and inspiration, and leave me a comment down below. I'll see you all very soon in my next video, so happy crafting and huge hugs!